Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Vote on CC2LP1. We are on the Monsoon pack, the 13th of the 28 packs that we're going through, and we're going to be starting things off with Chocolade. I'm not sure if that's how you actually pronounce it, but anyway, this is a level, and apparently I'm supposed to navigate a block around the whole thing. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I think I can kind of see where this is headed. I am curious though how we would hold this down. Yeah, what happens with that? Is there another one that I can get? Or I see one there. I don't see a way to get one though. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to take it toward across the bottom. Okay. That makes way more sense. So, I'm really not supposed to use these walls here. I'm supposed to do that. And then I do this. Right? Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm assuming I need to do this. Alright, now where do we go? We've got a whole litany of options here. I guess we can just start exploring each one. I mean, except in order to get here, I'm going to need to use that wall. So maybe I need to do some of the other ones first? Huh. This one seems a little pointless. Unless there's something on the other side. No, there's not. What's the whole point of that? Let's go up here. I see there's another block, so maybe... Is that used for anything? Maybe I need to go up here first. Ah, here's a block. And there's a block. Here's a block, there's a block. Who's a block? He's a block. Do-do-do. So, if I can hold two buttons down, I think that would really help here. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to do this one so that also is held down while I do that. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, so now we can go there. So maybe this is what the bottom area is for, to untangle. Yeah, I'm going to need to use that. Because if I'm going to get this out, I'm going to need to position you over there. And yeah, I see how it goes. But first... Oh, wait a minute. Was I a little premature in that? I might have been. Although, wait a second, I can't actually get a third one out, can I? Not unless I use this. So I might have missed the window of opportunity on that. But I'll see if I can come back for that here in a minute. Okay, so as soon as I do that... Oh wait, I forgot I can't actually push it off that. What? Am I supposed to go around? Like leave it there and then come back? I'm assuming that's what you have to do. Alright, let's stop being silly here and we'll figure it out. Man, this is really messing with my mind. I think it's just the way the layout is all jumbled, but it adds to the confusion, and I really like that. I think it actually works really well. Okay, so let's go to the top area again. I think we had the order correct. We just missed the boat. Well, not missed the boat completely, but we mistimed going down. I think that could have been done a little differently. So we do that. push you out. And I think I can do something similar up here with this guy, right? So let me push that down there first. Oh, I see. This is stuck here. So no, I couldn't have done anything with that. Yeah, so I'm going to need to unstick it first, which is what this whole thing's all about, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah. So, let me work on this first, and then I'll come back and do that. I think that'll be for the best. Also, I'm hoping this time limit's enough, depending on how big the level is, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I could just... I still don't understand what the point of that is, because with this open, I could just theoretically do this. Right? Like, that's fine? I mean, I guess I could go through here and do this, but I'm not sure what that accomplishes. Alright, so now I can put one of them here, and that will help extract this one. I really like the random swivel things that are basically just walls. Also, does that even have a point? I'm beginning to get the impression a lot of these recessed walls are pretty much functionally useless. Alright, so I've reached the point now where I can start doing things here. But I can see an issue where... Or actually, wait a minute. Is that a problem? Okay, so I can only use this once, right? So I think I have to put that here. Because that will then enable me to put, yeah, okay, let's do that. So I can go in here now. I'm going to look around first. This seems to be... Oh, this is open there. Interesting. So maybe this is more for the purposes of getting the blocks over and like holding them here. That could be interesting if that was the case. So eventually I'm going to need to get stuff into this area. Okay. So, wow, this is very interesting, but I think I see something that might help. If I actually push it on the right column, there we go. So I'm going to need to hold down... How am I going to do this? Do I need to get 3 blocks in there? Like, maybe, was I too premature with this? Somewhere, somehow, I'm going to have to get 3, right? Unless I'm supposed to give one up. I'm really curious to know what the next area is. It looks like I'm assuming I need to carry all these with me. That might not be correct, though. I'm going to leave that there for now. So what happens if I do that? Oh wait, no, I do have everything in the room, so I'm good. Okay, so yeah, this is totally fine. Man, this really messes with your head. I love it, but it messes with your head so much. Okay, so now I can go in here. This is going to be a thing. How? What? It seems like I'm going to need to get a block. Oh, that's the exit. We're like close to the end. Okay, so let's work this out here. I'm going to need to get a block down here and then get a block there. So how can I turn 2 around? Because as soon as I use this one, aren't I blocking myself off unless I'm block slapping? Do I have to engage in some block slapping here to do this? I'm beginning to think the answer is yes. Yeah, I think it is. That's a little sort of mean. I wouldn't say it's totally mean, but it kind of is. So I push this in here. If I go ahead and push it down now, I'm blocking myself off from the other one, right? Yeah, I don't see any other way to do this. Let's just proceed like this is the answer. So I'm going to have to leave the block behind on that button leading into that tiny room. I like how there's all this stuff on the outside that has no point other than to be aesthetics. Like, that's really cool. See, I was worried that if I held down left too long, I would just go right to the left here. Right to the left. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see, I do that. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, what did I do there? I don't know. Okay, that was amazing. Okay, great start to the pack. I'm giving that a 5. Totally a 5. Just absolutely fantastic idea. Great execution. It wasn't super long. I was really worried that it was going to be really long. But fantastic level. I really liked it. Alright, here we go. Temporal Ink Part 2. We've been looking forward to this for a while, haven't we? Now I'm kind of concerned that these chips are traps. Huh. Maze. Why is this called maze? There's no maze in here. I mean, okay. Fresco. Fresco. I think I have to go there after the chips are collected. Tomb. Tomb Part 2, I guess? Well, I got all this stuff. Thankfully, I've got the secret eye so I can see all the invisible walls and crazy things going on. And here we have the roof, where we can apparently get more doohickeys here. I'm just going to leave that there for now, and hopefully we'll remember that it's there. Oh, now we have a bowling ball. Okay. There's a lot happening. Alright, let's just take stock of what we've got here. I mean, I guess I have the helmet, but that doesn't protect me against the fire, so that's not going to happen. And I could release the teeth anyway. Passage. Passage. So I need a red key, which is what we get down there. Treasure. Sword. I don't know how to get to those. Maybe it's through this top area? I can't go anywhere from there, though. So ultimately, I'm trying to get to a blue key, right? Yeah, I didn't think that was going to do anything, but... Alright, I'm just going to drop all this since we can do this now. Okay, this is a little concerning. Okay. That's a little iffy. Maybe there's a way to do it that I'm not seeing. I guess you... No, you can't drop the... No, I can't take the helmet in. I can't take the helmet in. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that timing, but oh well. Passage. Okay, there's a thing there. There's a vase or a vase, depending on how you like to pronounce it. Storage. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Alright, let's... How am I supposed to get that without the helmet? If there's a way to reverse that force floor, that would be one thing. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's possible. And also, what was that? I heard a noise. Oh, that's the teeth. Sword. Here we go. So I take it if I take this, this is going to release the ball. Oh, but it puts another item there. I see. That's right. There we go. So the question is, what do I use this on? Do I use it there? That would make sense. I feel like I need to get flippers, though, because I don't see a way to take a block into that. And then I need to use the other bowling ball, presumably on this. I just don't know how to get the... Yeah, because I can't pull the block out. Even if I could, I can't really do anything with that. Unless there's flippers under that. Maybe that's what the treasure is. So you know what? I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we'll do that. I need to figure out a way to get across that, though. I have no idea how you do that. I'll leave the wire thing there for now. I guess I can just do that. I don't even need to use a bowling ball on that. I still don't know how to get across to the other side, though. Alright, so we're done with this row of stuff. So is it just 3 rows? Or 4 rows. Sorry, 4 rows of stuff. Yeah, because that's the upper area. So what is this? Like, what's there? I want to know what that is. I can't even tell what that is. And what is up with that thing there? Questions only time can answer. Alright, I guess we're going to go back through the tomb again. There is this block here, which is interesting. I don't know what we're supposed to use that on. Is there any point to this? Like, I guess we could unhook it, but... or hook it. I'm just not sure, like, what that accomplishes. Like, if I take it into the passage here... I can't even get it up here, which is an issue. Still don't know what the maze is all about. There wasn't even a maze. Maybe it was a maze like that rock gamma level called Maze that didn't have a point. Okay, I need to get over to whatever that is. What is that? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What am I missing here with this? I'm going to take the other bowling ball with me. Let me just get rid of my... I'll get rid of the helmet for now. I know where to find it if I need it. Take the bowling ball. I don't even see where the... I guess that room we're trying to get to is where the wire would be used, right? Probably where it is. I can't take the helmet in here. What in the world? Is the idea that I'm supposed to trade out something here? Is it possible to do that without getting killed? I'm going to try it. You can't do it without getting killed. Okay, never mind. Man, I thought I was being really clever there. Alright, I need to do this teeth thing first, because this teeth thing is like the worst part. I'm going to check to see what was... Oh, it was a chip under this. Okay, so maybe the block here doesn't have a point. Roof. We'll go on the roof. I think I'm going to use the wire at the end anyway, so I'm not going to really worry about that. I guess that's not too bad if you trial and error it enough, but still. Yeah! Die. Alright. Let's go over to our passage here. I didn't miss anything up here, did I? No, okay. Just want to make sure, you never know. Yeah. See, in my mind, when I saw a vase there, I thought, oh, hey, it's like one of those things where you have to take a vase but then replace it with something else, you know, or I don't know. That was the way my brain was working. But I can't take the helmet in there, so that makes things slightly more complicated. Okay, let's remove those. I still don't know if this is correct or not. I mean, I can't use the hook there, so that's what's making me suspicious of this. Also, even if I could, how would I even use that block, right? I mean, that's... yeah, I don't get it. What is it that I'm supposed to be doing here? I still don't understand. I'm just going to run with my assumption that I have to do this. Because I can't use a hook here. There's no way to do that. So I feel like we can eliminate that, right? I just need to press that button somehow. How do you press that button? I don't understand that. How the heck do you do that? I can't take the teeth out of there. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that maybe you could use yellow teleports in some weird way, but I need actual access to those. And I don't think you actually pick them up, either. I'm really curious to know, does going on the railroads do anything here? Because I don't think it does. Yeah, I'm pretty much right back where I started, and I'm trying to read what that is. It almost looks like this. It's an X, which maybe means it's an invisible wall. Which, if that's the case, then this whole room is kind of pointless. I am curious, though. If I drop that and I go in here... yeah, that doesn't really do anything. I really hope this does not come down to a matter of timing that teeth grab in some super specific way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. I don't see any wire things. I feel like there's just not enough information and not enough elements to use. Now, what's this over here? There's a recessed wall for some reason. I saw there was a teeth up there, right? I'm just waiting to see if something happens by standing here, but it doesn't seem like there is. So maybe that teeth is blocked off or something like that. Yeah, this is... wait a minute. No, that is the same room. I was going to say, like, is this like a mirror thing, like Just a Minutes, where there's two different things, but it's not. And I have the secret eye, so I'm not missing any, like, hidden things, unless that canopy thing is supposed to be an indication. Yeah, there's that teeth. There must be an invisible wall or something blocking him. So at this point, the only thing I can think of is that there's this block. And the block makes me a little suspicious. On one hand, I can do some maneuvering of it, but not to the point where it can go up here. Which is the issue here. Like, I don't see what there is to do with this block, ultimately. I also can't do anything there. What am I missing? Also, why is it that I can turn these off? I don't understand the point of that. I'm trying to think of a use where you might be able to fling a bowling ball at it and then go into the teleport, but that you can't get there in time no matter what, so that's not the solution. What is this? Like, what am I missing? Also, I'm kind of convinced that this is a red herring now, because I don't think there is a way you can get this if the teeth is on a force floor, no matter how good your timing is. Okay, I'm just making sure that's not a block. What is this? What is this level, guys? What is this level? Nothing over there. I don't think I can do anything with these blocks, right? Right? I don't think I can destroy a toggle wall with a bowling ball. Not that I can recall. I'm gonna have to look up the solution to this. Like, I am legitimately stuck on this one. Let's take a look. Go over to Monsoon. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Okay, dropping off the things. Get the chip. And now we get some goodies here. Okay, leave the ball. Yeah, I know you could have done that where you can run across, but I didn't know how risky that is as far as getting killed by the flame jet, so that's why I didn't do that. At the end of the day, I guess that's not terribly bad. It is still kind of frustrating, though. Oh, you're getting the bowling ball now, huh? Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was, but alright. What are you doing? Oh, you can kill the teeth with a bowling ball. That's right, you can have the bowling ball pick up the thing and then go... I forgot about that. Oh, there's the flippers. Okay. I forgot about that. Man, I'm an idiot. Wow. That's really clever. I do like that. That's neat. Okay, so the rest of the level pretty much falls into place here. I'm curious to know, though... Oh, I guess the hiking boots were for that tile. I wish that was a little more obvious. Like, even with a secret eye, I can't tell that's dirt. That feels like a very tile set dependent kind of thing, which is a little frustrating. Okay, so we're taking everything out of here now. I like how this replay recorder is lining up all the items so neatly, like on the second to last row of each room. Yeah, I'm assuming we don't need the wire until the end, right? Or I guess that would be this room. Come on, go ahead and destroy it. There we go. There we are. Oh, whoops. I accidentally hit 1 on Chocolat in the ratings. I'm going to have to change that. Alright, so now go through this door. Or teleport. So, boat. So what's the goal here? Oh, that's where the blue key is. It's up there. So you can destroy the teeth and then get that. That's pretty cool. I like that. So the yellow key is a yellow herring, basically. Alright, so that should be all the items, right? Because you have the blue key now. You don't really need any of this stuff. That was pretty neat. I liked that. I liked it a little more than the first one. Maybe not enough to give it a 5, but I enjoyed the way it worked. That teeth thing there, where we're passing right now, still bugs me a little bit. But I will give this one a 4. This was a solid level. My idiocy notwithstanding. Alright, so Chocolat will correctly get a 5, and then this will get a 4. There you go. Alright, the chase. Uh-oh. Is something supposed to chase me here, or? Is that, like, later? Or am I supposed to take the whole glider here? I think I was. Let me start the level over again. Yay, there we go. This feels a little more chasey. It's weird because you're behind it at certain points and then in front of it at other points, and yeah, pretty strange. I'm hoping this is correct. Let's find out. Oop. Feels like a weird chase, though. But, oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. I didn't know if I had to do something else there, so I just wanted to make sure. Alright, we got that. Do a little press-a-roo there. Okay. Oh, I see. Now it's gonna go back, I guess. So this is why it has to work both ways. I guess. It still feels really weird. And I'm guessing we need the glider, right? I just can't leave it behind somewhere. It feels strange because, like, I'm the one chasing the glider, and normally when you see a level like this, you're being chased by the monster, which I wouldn't mind that here if it was a little more consistent. Okay, maybe I still would mind because this level is not exactly really all that exciting, but I guess it works. It's just not like anything particularly novel. I feel like ever since Chase Race in CCLP2, there's been a whole rash of levels that have been trying to use the Chase Race concept in some way, and it's not, I don't know, I feel like in the days of the game being heavily optimized, it's really not quite as Oh, I see. This is where that comes in. Okay. Now, do I go first here? Okay, this seems a little strange. How do I... What? That feels like that's not correct. Yeah, I feel like we messed this one up. Yeah, what was I supposed to do there? Was I supposed to get behind the thing for... Well, no, because the glider had to go into the trap. Oh, I just had to wait. I don't have to go into the trap. Oh, man, I'm dumb. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and replay this. Oh, wait. Let me just actually release the glider from its prison there. Yeah, this does feel a little long in the tooth, so to speak. It's... I don't know. I feel like this concept had its heyday 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago. So, do you ever think... Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about something personal here. Not like personal, but like a thought that has gone through my mind. And it has to do with, like, the hobbies you enjoy and how you can find yourself inextricably tied to them. So some of you guys know that one of my biggest hobbies is playing this game. Like, I love Chip's Challenge. It's been one of my favorite games growing up and everything. And then the other day, I was walking into work, and you know how Twitter sends out those, like, you might like this tweet, or you missed this from one of your friends, or, you know, something like that kind of notification. Well, I got a notification from one of the people I follow on Twitch, one of the streamers I keep up with. Not a very well-known one, but he posted something because he recently had a child and got married in recent months, and he's been having to struggle a lot with what life is going to look like now, and he hasn't really been online as much lately. I mean, occasionally he streams and stuff, but as far as YouTube goes, he's kind of it seems like he's kind of abandoned YouTube for the most part. So I saw this tweet where he said something like, "What if I just stopped playing video games?" And it really got me thinking when I saw that. I was like, huh, like, what if I stopped playing video games? Now, that's an example. That's not the end-all, be-all. It's relevant for him because video games were a big part of his life as a streamer, right? I mean, that's kind of the way it is when you're on Twitch and you're streaming stuff as a video game streamer. But, when I read that, I thought to myself, huh, what if I ever stopped playing Chip's Challenge, for example. And there we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. I hope I wasn't supposed to jump in front of it. Okay, good. I'm supposed to jump in front of it there. But recently, I kind of took a break from optimizing, and, my life's been a lot less stressful as a result of that decision. I will say that. I'm going to give that a 1, by the way. My life's been a lot less stressful without all this optimization, to stress me out. And, this has honestly been the first time I can think of. Okay. What is that? It's a button. I guess it's doing something to... Oh. Well, how am I supposed to get out of this then? Because I have to exit with that chip. Also, this looks like a block away, this whole setup. From CCLP2. I'm going to see what's over here in this area, because I'm curious to know how this is used. Bonuses, okay. Looks like it's mostly the same stuff for the most part. Anyway, because I've stopped optimizing, you know, I've had more time in my life for other things, like doing these videos that are really long, and stuff like that, and, ooh. Help me, Melinda, Chip exclaimed. She rushes to the rescue before he is maimed. Alright. Oh, what is this? Thursday night special. 2 hot dogs, fries, large soft drink, just $4.50. Kids under 10, bowl for free. Alright. So what is this gonna do? Okay, that seems like that was potentially a bad idea. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it seriously got me thinking, you know, like, what if I stopped playing CC altogether one day? Like, what if my life couldn't support that? You know, I got married, I had other priorities, I have kids, you know, life moves on and whatnot, and, you know, what if that happened one day? And I've had to ask myself, am I going to be okay with that, you know? So I guess we just do this, and not die. And it's kind of a sobering thought, because, you know, if you are the type of person like me who's placed your identity in something for such a long time, it can be unnerving, admittedly, to... So what happens if I just do this? Oh, that's locked in, I guess. That's interesting. Huh. I didn't check. Was there something under these? Like keys or something like that? I'd be curious to see that. Oh, there's a dynamite here. That's fascinating. I'm curious to know if that's going to be used for something. I don't want to fill up the clone machine there with a bowling ball, right? Because that's going to destroy it. Maybe I just have to blow up the clone machine entirely. Let's give it a shot. I find it interesting there's steel walls right there. Oh, so that doesn't actually take it out. Huh. That's fascinating. Anyway, sorry for going on about that for so long. I'm just... Wait, how did those end up there? Oh, did those clone, like, the other way? Oh. Huh. Or were those always there? So I feel like I had to, like, do something like that, and then, oh, and then it just slides back. But maybe that's the point. You don't want it to slide back, so that's why there's not another thing there. I am really interested in seeing how this works. So if I don't press the on switch again, maybe that was my mistake here. No, it does end up with one there. Hang on. Am I supposed to, like, release the balls and hope that they're there whenever the block gets cloned? That seems a little strangely punishing. Oh, wait, are they pointed down? No, there's a red arrow pointing up. So wait, is that always going to be the case? I'm really lost here. I'm just going to keep working on solving the level, and hopefully we'll get it. So what I think is supposed to happen is that you're supposed to put the bowling balls in the clone machines, and then clone the bowling balls to destroy whatever's under there. I think that's how it works. I don't understand how you're supposed to free chip, though. That seems a little odd. Just gonna check to make sure there's nothing down here. Did we look at this? Yeah, there's just a bonus. This is a really strange level. So that closes that off. Like, what is the point of that? Huh. I really hope the answer is not to clone that block right when the balls are on that. I'm going to see if there's any other use for the dynamite. So if I use a bowling ball here, then I try blowing it up, does that work? Oh wait, I could just put the dynamite here. Wow. Right? Yeah, that works. Alright, so that takes care of that problem. So now we know what the dynamite's for. These are now, like, pretty much harmless. These... Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean for you to hit those. You know what, we need to start over. So I need to find a way, I guess we can trap the ball. We trap the balls! That's how we do it. Hang on. Of course. I don't have to do any weird timing. What am I talking about? We trap the balls, then we do this. Perfect. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I think this is how you do it. Excuse me. So far I've been rather critical of all these walls of CCLB2 levels. I have to say though, this one is using the CC2 elements in some really cool ways. So I'm definitely going to give it some props for that. And I guess this is meant to mark where the dynamite is supposed to be, so... Now I feel even dumber for not seeing that. Alright, so that destroys the clone machine and does that, so that's cool. So I have, how many bowling balls? 7? So how am I supposed to do all 8 clone machines? Unless there's another one like over here somewhere, which maybe there is, and I think I just saw it. I'm just going to clear all that. I don't see any reason to avoid clearing anything. I mean, sure. I'll go ahead and have 4 bowling balls for her, and then 4 bowling balls for him. I think that'll be for the best. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That way I can go ahead and do my bowling ball destruction here. Alright, Melinda, fill them up. This is really awesome. What an interesting way to use block away. That's fascinating. If I need to, I can always trap him again. Now we get to watch all the fun here. Ah, okay. Oh no, they destroyed the keys! Really? I didn't realize they were going to destroy the keys. Oh man, I thought we could just let it go like that. Oh man. Okay. We are making all kinds of silly mistakes today. But you know what? It's fine. We'll make it. We always make it. There's some elements about this I kind of wish were a little more evident, like the fact that the blocks would clone down. I guess you can only find that out through experimenting, but it's totally fine. I mean, this also falls into the category of if I wish the layout was used in a more inventive way than mainly just pasting on CC2 mechanics into a familiar layout that didn't really do a whole lot different. But I feel like that's kind of a nitpick. Let's see, cycle. There we go. I was like, I forgot what the button was. Okay, so now I can clear up all these. Alright, so Melinda's the one who gets these keys. Okay, so now... Oh wait, I can just freely get out, of course. Okay. Let's do our routine here again. So each one of these is going to require 5 presses. This is so cool. There we go. And now we can freely get all the stuff. Alright. Time for the exit. Thankfully there's no traps here. So we've got 3 reds, 3 greens, and 2 of the others. Yeah. Alright, so I gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. I think we can just do it by going through here, right? 3 reds, 1 green, 2... Yeah, we don't even need blues. Unless there's some compelling reason for that. Yeah, some of these keys are entirely unnecessary. I don't think you can bust the level, but you would be able to avoid some of the keys, I guess. That could be interesting for optimizing it. I'll give this one a 3. It was alright. I'm not sure I feel about it being an official set, but I do like the way it worked, and I enjoyed playing it. Alright, Shining Symmetry. Okay, what does this do? Oh no, I am really lost with this, guys. What is the point of this? I'm trying to understand, like, what are we trying to do at this level? Do you have a... Okay, the ghost has a wire. Huh, that's interesting. I don't understand what the function of the balls is, though. That's what I'm not getting here. So this fireball, I also don't understand. There's apparently... Okay, so the fireball... Something is supposed to blow that up. What the heck is this level? Am I supposed to use the dynamite to do something with this? Like put it here and then destroy the water? Is that how it works? I don't understand. Oh wait, it's here, isn't it? That. Where's the dynamite thing? There it is. It's open. It's like I thought I opened that. Alright, so if I put it here, that works, right? Now my only concern is actually blowing up the... Let's put it here just to be safe. I think this will be better. Although, can we bust this? I'm really curious. I don't think we can. Yeah. Yeah, we can't bust it. Let's put it there. Okay, so now that's safe, so to speak. So this is going to have to come from somewhere. Where does that lead? This wire tunnel here. Oh, it's here. Okay, so it's there and... No, that's where we lost it. But what happens after that? Like, where does this wire tunnel go? I don't see what you're supposed to do with that. This is really confusing. I have no idea what to make of any of this stuff. I feel like just pressing random stuff until we're good, but the problem is that if I open that one first, we're kind of in trouble. I still don't see what this connects to. Like, what... If anything, like, what does this wire tunnel go to? This one right here. That's the question. I don't understand what we're supposed to be doing with that. And I feel like I can't solve the level without that. That's really frustrating, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what what is the point of this? There's not another wire tunnel on this row. We didn't accidentally blow it up, did we? Because we put the dynamite all the way over there, so I don't think that's a... I'm going to have to look up a solution to this, too. I have no idea what we're even doing, and I accidentally made a mark there. Let's see what we have here. Like, this opening puzzle of getting the dynamite, I don't mind so much. I just feel like the way this all fits together is very fragile, and I'm not sure how it even works, which is the frustrating part. I don't recall having to go all the way down there when I got the dynamite, but maybe there was another reason for it. Wait, did the ball just bounce off Melinda there? It almost looked like it did. What? How does that work? Because the water was like right below that. Do blocks travel out of red teleports like Chip does? Or the player character does? I am so confused. Oh, so that blows up. I didn't realize that would blow up. Okay, that makes the level a lot more somewhat sensible, I guess. I wish there wasn't a red herring wire tunnel thing there. I think this level would have been better without those balls in the middle. Like, that would have been kind of cool if there wasn't any balls in the middle. I'm going to give that a 2. Alright. Go back. Telemaze. Alright, so this is another multi-character level. Alright, so it seems like we've got a yellow teleport puzzle going on here. And I think I'm going to have to just do that whole trick again. So, oh wait, I need to actually have Chip use these. My bad. Okay. So, am I supposed to, like... What? Okay, so that happened. Is Melinda supposed to take one and then I'm supposed to take one? Is that how it works? Yeah, I think this is how this is going to work. I just have to be careful, like, to... Well, I guess that this is fine. The whole thing is so constrained anyway. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, this is a Sogomon. Okay, I was like... I really hope that's not going to trigger anything bad. Okay, so we'll do this, and... Oh, I see. So, we're going to have to, like, both get in here and... Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were going to have to use the yellow teleports in this area, and that these were, like, connected to... Like, one state would be on and one state would be off, or something like that. I'm not sure how to describe that. I'm doing a terrible job with that, but... let me get out of the way, so... So now Melinda's going to have to get through there. So how do we do that? This could be a problem. Do we... Oh, I'd have to go back down there. So does Chip get this now? And then... I'm assuming we just use that first room as kind of a base of operations or something, right? Whoop. Oh, but Melinda needs to be the one with the flippers. Okay. Well, tell you what, I'm going to do that. Melinda, you can go back, get your flippers, and then go this way. Actually, while we're at it, I'm going to drop the fire boots because I think Chip is going to need to do that. Okay. So you're going to need to... Let's do that so you can get that. The question is, how am I going to get through there? I feel like I'm missing something huge here. I know we did this just a minute ago. That's what's really troubling about it. Okay, let's do this again. But this time, I'm going to go back and I'm going to be the one to do that. I think that's the key here. And then we do this. Okay, so you have to just switch who's in each of the spots. Right? Like, that seems to be what this is, essentially. I'm trying to remember how to do this now. So you go through here. So Chip is gonna, or Melinda's going to be through there, go through that area. So hang on. Actually, the smarter play here might be to have this right there, Then how are we supposed to do this, though? Is it just a matter of this, basically? I'm really worried I'm going to mess something up here. Yeah, because if I do that, I can collect it. But I think I needed to have Melinda in the other room for that to really work, so let's do that. Then we do that. Then we do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to... I keep forgetting which direction this thing is blocked off in. Okay, you need to stay there. Well, except that's not going to work if I... Hang on. Now we get it. There we go. So I'll just keep blocking myself with this. I think that's how we do this. This is really weird. Okay. And then we do that. Okay. So basically it's just this whole thing over and over again. Gotcha. We're getting there. Oh boy, this looks a little tedious. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Yeah, if there's one complaint I have about this, it's that the level goes on for a really long time, and I'm not really seeing a need for that. I don't think there needs to be like a super long, drawn-out process going on here for this. I think the level works with just the first few rooms. Like, I think that would have been fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just do this now. Trying not to careen right into one of the bombs there. I'm also worried about this time limit, too. Hopefully there's not too much more. I see we're getting our last chip here, so that's hopefully a good sign. Okay, we do that. Okay, good. We're getting there. Oop, I keep forgetting not to do that. Okay, so I need to make sure chip goes up through that. Okay, that's easy. Okay, so that's telemaze. I don't know what to think of this. The concept in it is cool. It just went on for a long time. And then there was that period in the middle where you just kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. There were certain areas that just felt like they were tacked on, like the getting the chips and then the green button thing and all that. I wish that the concept had been developed in ways that focused on it and iterated on it, instead of having like this exact same zigzag thing go through the whole level, and then there's a bunch of things that were just, they felt like they were just appended onto the level, if that makes sense. So, cool concept, but either it needed to be shorter or it needed to do something with itself that was more than just the same zigzag thing. So I'm going to give it a 1. Alright, frequency bypass J. Whoa, okay. Is this really what we're doing? Oh my, is this a thing? Come on, get over there. The block is making this weirdly difficult. Also, I would expect there to be like... There we go. Thank you. Is that like a timer there? I don't understand. 'Cause I was able to get through to that one below me, so I'm assuming the one I'm on is going to close here in a second. Yeah, I did. Okay. Neat idea, but that was kind of all it was. It felt like it was made more for the bonus than anything else, so I'm giving that a 1 as well. Alright, ears. Ears. Alright. I think we're going to have to kill those. So let's drop all those. Now here's a question. Will the bowling ball... It doesn't actually go through the wall. Okay, that's good. Or it doesn't activate the wall, I should say. Okay, so that was really easy. So that was 1 ear, I guess. And then we have... Oh boy, we have another ear here. So what's... Oh, I see. The hook is the key here. I forgot I even had a hook. Okay. Simple enough. Is there anything under the blocks? Nope. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to use the blocks for anything else, so I'm kind of wondering about that. I take it that's where I use the wire. I'm gonna leave everything else here for now. Looks like I can go back out, so that's nice. Now here's the question. When I destroy a block, that's going to turn into fire, right? So do I need to use the ice blocks to maybe convert some of these to water? Or am I just blowing these up here and that's kind of it? And we're just going to walk on the fire. Like, is that... Do we have enough dynamite for that? Because I think we might. Yeah, I think we might, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, I forgot I didn't have the fire boots! Oops. Okay, that's my bad. Let's, I'm going to leave the hook out here. And I'll put the fire boots there for now, because I want to make sure I get through this first wave here, so to speak. And let's do this one as well. And I'm going to go out and get these as soon as I lay the next one in. Actually, I can just drop this. So let's do that. That's probably better anyway. And we'll put that there. Oh, hi. I didn't exactly plan for this. Yeah. I guess I could, like, put this here. Is there any way to, like, get them all lined up? Come on. Monster Order, are you being like this right now? I guess you are. Alright, so my thought is we could just put a dynamite right here, maybe, and then... This feels really strange, but I'll do it. Oh. There's 2 of you. Now there are 2 of them. Okay. Oh, and that's a problem, too. I didn't even see that. Okay, we need to isolate these. Or maybe we can just use the bowling ball to destroy them. let me use the bowling ball to destroy that, because if I can get you up here, then that's half the battle won. Okay, I want to trap him with the items, but actually that might not be a good idea. Ooh. Yeah. I really want to get the hook again. I think that's going to be helpful here. Alright, I'm going to leave you there for now. I'm going to get this hook. This feels like what the level was meant to be all along, in a way. I'm going to put that there as well, because I need to get these, and with that we can now start our teeth genocide here. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I did want to do that. There we go. Thank goodness. Okay, we got it. We got it. So now it's just a matter of this one. Alright, so I still have these dynamites. Can I use these on this guy? I guess I can. Ah, I forgot I didn't have fire boots! Oh my goodness. That would have been so amazing if we won on that attempt. Ah, man. Okay. Let's do this again. This room here is the one that's undoubtedly the most problematic of all the rooms. Okay, so now I can go out here, drop this in exchange for that. Let me put 2 dynamites here, actually. There we go. That's better. Okay, we finally got that. Thank goodness. Now here's the question. Am I supposed to dynamite up this area? Because I'm kind of wondering about that. Let me get that next. I guess I don't need the fire boots. Let's do this one just because I want to use up the items that we collected over there first. I guess you don't even need the flippers technically, right? Like you could probably go through. I guess I do need the fire boots. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Also didn't want my bowling ball to collect fire boots. I'm just kind of surprised the bowling balls don't activate pop-up walls. Like, that surprises me, because don't they use up turtles when they go over those? Alright, so now we have a speed boot here. And I'm uncertain about what this is supposed to be. It seems like the idea is that you're supposed to guide the ghost into one of the little neat notches there, so like this. Oh no, I need the foil. Duh. Let me get rid of the hook. Oh, I needed the speed boots because you can't go through the trap without them. That's, or at least I don't think you can, right? Because there was that thieving ghost level from like the first pack in which the ghost did not hold open the door long enough, right? So is that what you need? You need speed boots to do that? I don't know if the same principle applies. I'm going to give that, it wasn't an outstanding level, but I thought it was pretty entertaining. I'm going to give it a 3. I had fun with it, at least. It's not like a super great level or anything, and it's not one that I'm like itching to see in the set, but like it had its own little charm, and I really liked that a lot. Okay, Constant Companion. I don't think that was what I was supposed to do there. I think I have to get the helmet. So my Constant Companion is this guy, apparently. There we go. And, okay, I need you to get out. There we go. Also, I'm pretty sure this is Blink. Okay, where does that go? Somewhere over there, apparently. Alright, buddy, come over here. We're gonna have you do more button pushing. Except I think I need to switch this one up. So this is interesting because, yeah, this is definitely Blink. I'm noticing here that there are no other teleports other than these ones that got installed at the ends of the paths. It's like the typical teleports from the original level are now gone, which is kind of interesting. This feels like a level that would be very unfortunate to die on. I'll just say that much. Thankfully, the mazy nature of it, I feel like that almost makes it easier to basically control what direction our doppelganger goes. So that's kind of cool. I appreciate that. There we go. Alright, let's see where this goes. There's a teleport here. Let's see where this ends up. What in the world? Don't worry about this room unless you want the bonus. What in the world? I am really intrigued by that now. Okay, hang on. I need to get you, like, one space. Yeah, there we go. So what is the deal with this? Like, do I need to... Like, does he need to collect a hook, and then I would need to collect a hook, and then the block is used to hold down a button? Is that how this works? I am so interested in that, but I know it's probably not the best idea to be pursuing that here in the video. We spent an hour just on the first 5 levels. Like, that's not exactly the best start. Okay, we've got 15 ships left. Alright, where else? Oh, here we go. I'm worried that I'm going to accidentally bump into him. Like, it's actually something that I'm legitimately concerned about. We came from... Yeah, we came from there. Okay, good. Alright. Is this all we can do here? I think it is, isn't it? I guess that's why there's a teleport. Okay, let's go there. I do appreciate the fact that the teleport paths are like continuous paths. That's kind of neat. So like when you go through, it's like it continues the path. It's not something weird where you're kind of stuck in a certain, like you just get met with a wall or something like that. I appreciate that that's not the case. Okay, let's go there. I guess we'll have to do this. That feels really strange. There's probably a better way to do that. This is a really interesting idea. It is a little lengthy just by virtue of the wall pattern it uses. I like it. I'm just a little mixed on like the length of it. But the nice thing about it, I will say, is that I do like the fact that it's simple. Like the concept is simple. Oh, so that's what the bonus is about. So you have to, I take it you have to have the block and the doppelganger in there. Is that the play? I think that's how it works. Yeah, Blink is actually a pretty good level for this. How do I get... I need to get you down here. How do I get you down here? Oh, here we go. I can just do that. Yeah, knowing how to use the walls of the maze is very interesting. It gives this level a lot more freedom in a weird way. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so intrigued by this, is that the constraints of the level end up being your salvation, if that makes sense. And I really like that. That's kind of an interesting concept. I don't think we went through that teleport up at the top right, did we? Okay, so now we go through here. So I'm assuming that teleport leads to the final 2 chips. I'm not going to worry about the bonus. As intriguing as that is, I see we've got a time limit here that we need to respect. And I really want to get a move on with this video. Okay. But man, you get bonuses for that bonus at the end. That's pretty cool. Oh. I guess you do get... Where did it go? Why isn't it coming through? What? Am I like blocking the way and that's what's going on there? Okay, that's weird. Where is he right now? I wish I could see it. Oh, here you are. Okay, that's really strange. I don't know what that was about. And we go down here. I guess we can just escape, right? We don't even need him for the exit. Okay, so that was pretty fun. A little one note, but I think it worked well for what this level was doing. I wish it was a little smaller, but I know it's a walls up level. So I get that, but still, I'll give it a 4. It was a pleasant experience. Pattern Islands. Okay. Apparently this doppelganger Melinda is all walled off. Interesting. Am I supposed to go across here? What in the world? What was that button press? What is going on? I am so confused. Are these walls meant to be like... I'm looking at the title of the level. Am I supposed to use these in some way? These are obviously clone machines, so... Now I'm worried that I accidentally, like, killed a doppelganger or something. Wait a minute. That is the same pattern there. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's interesting. That is super interesting. Okay, so this one is there. Next to those two blocks. So you now need to make like a little thing here with those, right? How does that work? Is there like hidden logic in the level? There has to be, right? I can't think of another way to make this happen. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, this is... Okay, so I need to get these into those spots and then put Melinda there in the middle. Okay, so these are all fake. So it's the bottom two and top two spots next to the walls, and then the corners, it seems like. What is controlling this? Like, I'm hearing a button. I have to assume that there's hidden logic. Like, there has to be, right? Yeah, I just hit a button there. This kind of reminds me of a puzzle type of thing. And I know this is not like... this didn't originate in this game, but in Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which is a fantastic tactics game on the Switch, there's these little puzzles that you solve like in between the different battle areas, and one of them involves like, hey, here's a bunch of blocks. Oh, here's another bunch of blocks you can move around, and you're supposed to intuit that... There you go. That the idea is for you to... What? Did I miss a chip? I missed a chip, didn't I? Was it this one? Thankfully this doesn't take a long time. But yeah, once you, like, put the blocks in, something would magically happen. And I really loved that. I thought that was a really neat concept. It's not like it's a complicated concept or anything, but I thought it was really neat the way it worked. Okay, I bet the chip I missed is over here. I feel like I explored everything, though, didn't I? I must have missed something. I like how you can't move any of these. Oh, maybe it was that. It could have been that one. Yeah, it's interesting because I've been kind of curious to know how the hide logic feature can be used in a way that's interesting and not annoying, and this is actually a really cool way to make that work. So, hats off to the designer of this. This is pretty neat. Okay, I'm going to make sure there's no hidden chips anywhere that I missed. Yeah, I don't think there is. Wait, now I missed two? What? What am I not seeing here? I feel like we didn't miss anything, right? Oh wait, it was these two, wasn't it? It was those two. Man, I keep making all kinds of weird mistakes in this whole thing. I need to be okay with that and not beat myself up over it so much. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss anything here, because this area is pretty expansive. I like the fact that you have all these little kind of quote-unquote pointless areas that don't really serve a purpose. They're just there to be explored. That's kind of a neat idea, and I like the way it feels in this level. I don't know, there's just a distinct feel to this that just seems right. And it's hard to really put my finger on that. I don't know what it is, but there's always been something about levels that don't have like a nice and neat look to them that I've really enjoyed. But yet, in their kind of disorderliness, they actually, like, by that being the point, it actually ends up being better. And I feel like a good example of a designer who did this a lot was Daniel Baumeister, who had a few levels in CCLP3 and 1. I really liked the way he did that. I think it's pretty neat. And we finally got this. Let's get the flippers and... Okay, we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. And we're just going to go on to the next level. I'm assuming there's like bonuses on the outside, and maybe you could see some logic stuff. But, in fact, you know what? I'm going to pull up the editor right now. I got the editor right here. I'm going to minimize it so we can see some stuff here. Yeah, there was definitely logic here. That is so interesting, the way this works. Huh. And there's mimics that are keeping the fake Melinda in there, so... Oh, it's a clone machine. Okay, so you couldn't have died through that. I was going to say, that would have been weird. That is so interesting. So I guess you could have stood in a different spot, like here. Huh. That's cool. I liked that. That was really neat. I'll give that one... I'll give it a 5. The concept was novel. I liked the way that it built upon itself, but it didn't get too hard. I think it was really neat. Alright, Frost Swirl, which is totally not the name of a CCLB2 level. Is it just a matter of exiting? Hang on. I'm making this way harder, I bet, than it needs to be. I guess that's kind of cool. It just... That was it, right? Like, there wasn't any... Let me actually look at the editor here. Yeah, there's no bonuses or anything. Yeah, I'm going to give that a 1. Alright, block maneuvers 2. As before, take the ice block to the other side. Oh, so this is kind of like... sort of like extraction, but I can see that this is probably going to be a little more free form. Okay, so why does it have to be an ice block? Oh, I see. I get it. Yeah. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to open up a whole path here for this thing. This is interesting. It's not really like a very tight Sokoban kind of experience. But in some ways, that's what makes it better than, you know, some people's attempts at this kind of concept. So, hang on, this will work right now, right? Like, for the most part, at least. I can just do that, and then... Yeah, that's it, right? I mean, okay. So we got that done. Now I'm curious about something. Yeah, those were both buttons that were there. Okay, that was neat. I liked that. I wish it was a little more difficult, I guess. I kind of would have preferred it to be tighter. But I do like the idea. I do like the idea. It was a neat idea, and I'm going to give it a 3. Alright, turn on, switch on. This looks like the serial port from CCLP2. So I take it I'm going to need to keep these... Yeah, okay. That's fascinating. Now how am I going to get over there? Oh. Ah, okay. Interesting. I will say one thing that sort of, quote-unquote, I wouldn't say breaks the level, but the fact that you can exit a red teleport in any direction. Okay, I want to go down. Please tell me I can go down. There we go. Good. Okay, so I just need to go around the horn again here, right? Yeah, there we go. We got a bowling ball. Okay. I guess that's for that block there. Beware the player that makes too much haste. A patient one avoids a tank in the face. A tank in the face. Oh. I guess we just go through and do things? I guess the bowling ball is for the bonus, I'm assuming. So hang on a sec. I could just do this, right? I can go through there. I'll do that. I think that works out fine. That was a really neat way to use the serial port's walls, I will say. It felt distinct. I know the original had like a thing where you just go through and get chips and everything. And it's hard to work with that space, but I feel like the whole switch thing did work out really well. Oh man, I'm torn between a 3 and a 4 for this. I'm going to give it a 3 because I feel like it would have worked better maybe with blue teleports instead of red ones. If you had something where you turn on blue ones. Because the red ones, I feel like you can kind of break the level by just going out of whatever direction you want. So I'll give it a 3. Stop the train! Alright. Stop the train? What? I'm so confused. Okay, so I can let that sit there. Once you enter this room, you only have 30 seconds to reach a safe place before the train passes under the overpass. Okay, that's not good. So I take it that was not the intended solution, right? And this does not seem to do anything because it's not on. So I take it we need to take some of these chips and Melindas with us first. Is that how this works? Let's do that. I'm going to just assume we need to use all the resources at our disposal here. Okay, no one's in danger of the thing. Okay, so I can send 2 Melindas here, which I have 2 Melindas, so that works out. I'm trying to see how to get those chips over there. I don't know how we would do that. What? I am so confused. What in the world is this? Oh. Hi. Oh, the thing is cloning in multiple directions. Oh. That's interesting. So what does the hint say? Reach a safe place for the train passes under the overpass. I think it means this room, although I don't know what's controlling that time limit. Let's go in first. There's so much visual clutter, I don't see what we're supposed to do. Okay, I'm assuming that's fine. Okay, so that didn't control anything with those. Okay, nothing here is fired yet. Oh, was I supposed to go up there and... Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff in this level. There's so much stuff in this. What are we supposed to do down there? You know what? I'm going to look at the solution to this because this feels like a very fragile level. Let's take a look. Okay, so the first part we had the right idea. Oh, so we were supposed to... So that was for this. in the world? That's... What are we even doing? What? Are the tanks supposed to be the train? Is that what this is? I guess so? What? I am so lost. All these, like, this level is so mechanical. I'm so confused. What a bizarre level. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you go down there, and then Chip will take that one. That is such a weird level. I've said this before in other level solutions, but like when a level has so many mechanisms over layering on each other, like that room with the tanks, for me, like that's really hard for me to read. Like I can't really make heads or tails out of that. I'm going to give it a 2. Because I think it's clever, and I do like the way it works. It's just, I feel like you could have done more with less. And in that case, the complicated nature of it, I think, ends up working against it in a way. Alright, we're going to move on to a level that I actually have played before. This is Rover Swapper, and I happen to know this is from Walls of CC1. And it's actually the Walls of Digger, believe it or not. Or I should say the Chips of Digger. And basically the idea here is that this rover has speed boots, and you're essentially getting the rover to different areas. So like here, we're trying to get to the green key, for example. So you have to be like really observant here, because that's ultimately what ends up helping you out a lot and saving time. And I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, the green key's there. I just wanted to make sure. Come on, little guy. There we are. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's got the teeth behavior. So yeah, you're just taking the rover through an item swapper, which is kind of cool. I like the idea. Alright, so now we have flippers, which are up here. So you need to go through all that to get there. Oh, I need to get you out of the room. Whoops, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now you're changing to something else. Looks like a paramecium. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't mean to hit that. Whoops. Well, thankfully there's a nice long time limit. Come on. There we go. Thank you. So now we need to go over here again and hit this one. There we go. Whoops. There we are. Alright, so now you have a blue key. Not sure where that's used. Let's look around. Blue key. Over here. Okay. So we just need to get you out of this corridor here. Come on. There we go. Still in paramecia mode. So now he has a fire boot, and we saw the flame jet area up top. This could take a little while. I think he kind of needs to be a paramecium again. Okay, it looks like he's a bug. Come on. Is he a ball now? I think he is. Not helping. Is this a paramecium? No, it's a fireball. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, knowing the layout of Digger somewhat helps here. Because you know where all the paths are. You don't know where all these ice spaces are, which is kind of the tricky part. But knowing where all the chips go, I think that's half the battle. Or knowing where all the chips were, I should say. My only complaint is that I wish there was a little more, I mean, aside from kind of the long nature of it, I wish there was just a little bit more in the way of these ice things. I think that would have been useful. Come on, Rover. Come over. There you go. Alright, I don't know where the suction is used. I'm going to look around while he's trapped up there and see if we can figure that out. So this whole bottom section seems to be mostly done. Oh, right here. So it's just down the hallway. Hello. Come on in. Psst. You know you want to come down here. Okay, there we go. Okay, where is the yellow door? I think it's helpful to look this up before you commit to doing something. I feel like it was around... Yeah, it was here. Okay, so we just need to get you out of that area. There we are. Come on. Here we are. Go over here. And then a toggle button is pressed. I haven't really seen where that goes. Where's the toggle button? Or toggle door, I should say. Is it over here? That's a trap. Oh! I trapped him in the room with a button. He's going to keep pressing it a bunch. Oh, that's not good. Okay, it's over here. Okay, it's open. Okay, you need to press it again. No. Okay, come on. I hope that was correct. Let's take a look. Okay, good. It was. I mean, not that that would have messed the whole level up or anything, but sometimes you just worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to need to make it go up here again. And we go over here. And it goes there. There we go. So now it goes down the middle, I think, in order to get down through to the tank area. Oh wait, no, not there. There. There we are. I'm gonna say right now, this level would be a pain to optimize. that would be most unfortunate. Let's see, go here? Yeah. I do like the fact that you can force the rover into a different state, basically. That's kind of cool. But man, it sure makes optimizing rover levels that much more tedious. I mean, I guess the only states that you can really do that on are, like, teeth ones, right? Because, like, the other ones, you could theoretically just have the rover go until it's set to go into the next state itself, right? Okay, so I think all you do now is just go up there. Yeah. It's just a matter of going through here. It'd be kind of cool if, like, you and the rover could swap places, and then the rover would have to hit all the buttons for you, but... Actually, no, that would not be cool. That would be really tedious. I'll give that one a 3. The concept is kind of cool. I do find rovers annoying in general. I think they work better in, like, smaller scale contexts, but I do appreciate the effort to do something interesting with Digger's layouts, though. That was neat. It's not my kind of level. Just item swapping in general by itself doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but for a level like that, I think it worked pretty well, and I'm kind of ambivalent about it being in the set, but, you know, it's alright. Alright, so 4 more mazes. So is this like a sequel to something? I see we have a guesswork thing here, but I think... Yeah, that seems to be the correct path. Let's go down here. That was not the correct path. Okay. So we go here instead. Okay, so now... Okay, so this is going to be a very annoying ice block. Invisible wall Sokopan. Oh boy. Okay, I take it we go down here first? Yeah. I take it there's another water tile down there. I'm just going to assume that. Or maybe not. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have to worry about sliding. I keep forgetting about that. So is that block just pointless? I guess it could be? Oh. Hello. Alright, what direction do we go with you? Ah, okay. I don't want to go down there yet. Also, we don't have a lot of time. That's really concerning right now. Okay, let's go down here and go into the second one. Thankfully that's not as long. Hopefully we'll finish this in time. I'm crossing my fingers on this, guys. Crossing my fingers here. Hello. So many hints, so little information. You're telling me. There we go. That was a really strange level. I didn't really like the guesswork or the invisible maze very much. The end was kind of pointless. Really, that thin wall maze was kind of the only one that, stylistically at least, looked kind of interesting, but even that was kind of a bit vanilla. I'll give that one a 1. Alright, Sea of Slime. This is the level I had open in the editor. Chip finds himself in a sea of slime. He pauses to think and plan out his path ahead of time. So basically, this looks like Use the Fish. And that's kind of it. It's Use the Fish. So I think we can mostly use the same path we used there. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I mean, okay? I'm giving that a 1 because, honestly, as cool as, like, a slime ridding level is, this level is basically just use the fish with slime and some bonuses, and that's kind of all it is. And if you know how to solve use the fish, then this level is super trivial in a lot of ways, so... I hate to continue all the low ratings here, but I'm going to give it a 1 as well. Alright, Northlands. So this looks like a cold level, as evidenced by the title. And it's got some blue walls. Okay. I take it I'm supposed to get this block not pushed there. Through the red door was what I was going to say. Huh, okay, so we had a pretty high time limit, so this is a fairly lengthy level, I would assume. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. I could push the block. I did that again! Oh my goodness. Let me stop doing that. Okay. Stop being an idiot, JB. Let's actually play this game correctly. Okay, so here I can turn the block into an ice block, so that's kind of neat. And then I can also turn to a Melinda and then go over here, I guess? I'm really curious to know what the general crux of this is. I'm looking around, it seems like there's like a lot of different rooms to go through, and somehow I also need to get to the exit, but I think that's what the sockets are about, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much. I'm just trying to see where the block is supposed to be. Like, what is the trajectory of this block? Like, where are we going with this? And there's also another block. Is there anything under this? No. Huh. So I see we can get this other block out by using the red door. I just don't know how that helps us exactly. Oh! We're supposed to turn them into ice blocks and then come back. Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. Except I actually need to make it an ice block. There we go. So let's go and turn into Melinda again and get this one out. Kind of a bit of a process, but not too bad. Okay, so I need to be Melinda to get in there. Okay. So I'm assuming some of those walls are real. Please tell me some of those are real. Okay, good. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little questionable in my book. Okay. Was that it? I guess that was it. Okay. So now we go out here, and then we go into this area. Okay, this is going to be interesting to read. So I have to go there. Like, there's no other choice. I could go... Tell you what, I'm going to keep it centralized. Let's do that. Let's do this. I'm going to go there, 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 and... Oh, that's not real. Okay, I think my main question here is now, what exactly are we doing? I think we are trying to get into this area to change back into ships so we can go through and go through this area now. That seems correct. Now I'm worried about where those lead, but it looks like they're all fine. Okay. So now we have a maze. This feels like a level Josh might make. I wonder if this is a Josh level. It kind of has a bit of variety centered around like a theme or a color palette. Okay, now how do we get in there? Ah. That's cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not realize there was a ghost in the house. Hi, ghost. Heal. Okay. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay, so what's the gist of this? Are we trying to get the ghost to go down there? That seems to be the logical conclusion. I just kind of want to get all these ready to go and revealed so we can figure the puzzle out. But it seems like there's a regular pattern here, so that's kind of helpful. This pattern reminds me a lot of Blockhead from CCLP3. So I take it we're supposed to get the thing... Oops. We're supposed to get the button held down so we can go back and hit that again. So let's figure this out. We need to get it on this one here. So that means that it has to come from there and hit that, which means that it has to hit either this or that. Which means it has to go there, right? Okay, I think I see how this can work. So basically, yeah. That is not actually what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Please tell me we did not just cook the level. I'm trying to get this to happen where the ghost goes on the outside. If I get it to go out here, what's it going to do after that? It's just going to loop back, isn't it? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh, I see a way we can salvage it. So as long as I do that, I think that'll work. Oh wait, but then it would require... Oh no. No. This is bad. Oh no. I think we just completely ruined it, guys. Pretty sure we just ruined it. Oh man. We were doing so well too. Oh wait a minute. Wait. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I panicked. If I had foiled that wall, we would have been home free. Oh man, that's the worst. Like, we thought we were screwed, and then we thought, ooh, we can save it. And then when we tried to save it, we just ended up making it worse and failing. Like, that's the worst. Whoops, I keep doing that. Alright, let's not do anything quite like that again. For the sake of our sanity, let's not do that. Okay, I need to get the red key. Let's get the red key. This level is interesting. I will say, the way it uses blue walls is fascinating. I just wish that there was less... I wish the blue walls were more decorative, as I guess what I'm trying to get at here. Because I think the way it works is neat. I just wish that it wasn't quite as... like, ooh, guess what? There's a hidden thing here. Or like, oh, I really hope this, you know, kind of like in the case of the ballroom, I really hope this area is safe to hit the blue walls and that there's a fake wall there and then it does end up being a fake wall. I just wish that was a little more evident, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I think you get what I mean. I guess we don't actually have to make that an ice block, do we? Okay, so let's get back to that area. Thankfully, this part, we now know how to do this. Yeah, this section, it's kind of like, okay, I hope these are blue walls, right? I mean, like, I like this keyboard malfunction area here. You know what, I'm going to refrain from getting that for now. Because I know we're going to cross at least one thief anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. This room is really interesting, this ice thing. I know there's at least 2 more levels in voting that have like an ice maze with a skate, like a no skate thing that you have to go through. This is definitely a very basic concept, or iteration of the concept, I should say. But I still like it. It's really neat, and I think it works really well. Alright, let's keep going. Don't go in there. Silly chip. Thieves are for kids. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this chip, because I need to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to see if there's a simpler way to do this, because I feel like we were onto something with our idea here. If I can get it to go up there, that would be nice, like down through this area. Is there a way to make that happen? Is there a way to make that happen? I'm so curious. You know what, let's stick with the original plan. I think that'll work better. There we go. So yeah, I guess you can slip through a trap with a ghost doing that. So is this just to kill it? I'm assuming so. Okay, so now we have an invisible maze. Or a few mazes, it would seem. Huh. Interesting. Alright, I'm intrigued. Oh, now I have to be really careful about how I unravel this. Except it's not really that hard. Yeah, I figured that was there. Okay, so now we have this. I don't think there's any way I can be Melinda going into this, right? Oh. But I can be Melinda here. That's interesting. I take it I'm supposed to do that, maybe? So that turns on the transmogrifier. Okay, am I supposed to, like, avoid the yellow keys? Because I'm kind of suspicious of the yellow keys now. Yeah, there's a no yellow key zone here. Huh, that's interesting. Ah. So you can go around. That's cool. Now, what is that for? Ah, okay. So there's another section. Okay. Good thing we avoided those. Okay, how do we do this? And what's this about? I'm not seeing, like, a way to, Oh, okay. Interesting. So, hang on a sec. Am I supposed to... What am I doing with this? Okay, that may have been a bad idea. Yeah. I really hope that wasn't a horrible idea. Oh, good, I get a helmet. So, hang on, I can do that. Please tell me that's good enough. Okay, good. I think we got it. I think we got it. I was like, the way that all fit together was really strange and awkward, and I didn't know what to think. And that's always such a weird place to be in. Alright, we got all the chips. We made it. So now we can go back to the future. Alright. And I take it we can go over and get our... Yeah, we can go over here. Get that. Now, how do we get over there to the... Oh, wait, we can become Melinda again. Right, I forgot. We can do this. There we go. That is cool. That is really slick. Nice. So that's Northlands. I'm going to give that a 4. I really liked the upper left section. The rest of the level, there were some really cool areas. I didn't like that ball section with the blue walls. Overall, that ice block thing at the end felt really weird to me. I kind of would prefer that the blocks didn't slide around and produce like potential for erratic chaos type things, but it worked pretty well. The level was a nice thematic variety level. Alright, oh no, not frog baseball. I remember this one from Chip 56. That's right, this is the one with the... Yeah. We had to use the teeth to get these fireballs in the things and not die in the process of doing this. Okay. Well, let's let the fun begin. Oh, man. I'm already getting all tensed up just thinking about this level. Oh, come on. Okay, this is going to be a pain, I can already tell. In some ways, I kind of prefer CC1 to CC2 with this concept. Because in CC2, you've got this added threat of the teeth not like going in a different direction based on how long you stand somewhere. Like, that's an issue to me. Okay, so at least we know that's going to happen. But that's not. I'm almost like trying to optimize this just because I'm afraid that... Man, this is going to be a pain. Yeah. This level is a problem. In some ways, it might just be good to get the teeth on the same line as the fireballs. That actually might help. Let's try that. I can't remember if that's what we ended up doing before. But I think that's going to be a safer way to do this, quote-unquote, than what we were doing earlier. Ah! like this. In case that wasn't obvious. Also, that would be a really risky thing to do if that actually worked. Ah! I do like how the level is diamond shaped. That's some nice, that's a nice thematic touch. Yeah, that was the result that I should have seen coming. Ah! I didn't realize I was going to actually hit it from that far. See, coming back, that seems like at first like that would be better, but then because the fireballs end up getting in the teeth's way sometimes, that's a little tricky. Ow, come on. Stop doing that. Yeah, I should have known. I don't like this level. I really don't. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. See, the problem is that when the teeth hits the fireball the wrong way, it then causes the teeth to go in a different direction unless you're perfectly in line with the fireballs, which you can't be because then you'll get hit. So that's an issue. Wait, is that enough? I don't know if the middle one's uncovered. No. It's not. Of course it's not. Come on. I think if the rhythm of the fireball cloning was like offset by one more, it would work. Oh, come on. Get me out of here. No! Why did I do that? I don't like this. Like, on paper, the concept sounds cool. Don't get me wrong. On paper, the concept sounds interesting, but then when you actually do it in practice, it ends up being way more fiddly. And especially in this rule set. Like, this... Yeah, that's frustrating when the teeth does that. Okay, that time it actually synced on both of them. Okay, that's cool. Figure I might as well do that. There we go. Is that all of them? No, we still have that and that. There we go. I think that's everything, right? Yes. Woo! Okay, we got it. I... I'm not going to give it a 1 because I don't think it's a terrible level. In fact, in some ways I like the way it looks in CC2 more because of the green walls. It looks like a baseball green diamond thing. So I like that. That's kind of neat. I think it's actually more like a hexagon when you look at it in the editor. In fact, I can check that. Bring the editor up. Let's see. We have frog baseball. Yeah, it looks more like a hexagon here. But I like the way it feels as like an aesthetic level. It's just the concept and the way the cloning happens and all that just is a little frustrating. I'll give it a 2. I don't hate it completely, but it is a little frustrating. Alright, frantic atmosphere. Oh. I think I see how this works. Yeah, we're going to have to make some trips here. Okay, well, let's make this happen. Honestly, this doesn't seem too hard. Yeah, this doesn't really seem that bad. I'm saying that now, and maybe it's going to get worse, but looks like we're going to have to use the teeth at the end as well. Okay, so we have 2 extra things here, it seems like. Okay, I mean, that was cool, I guess? That was kind of all the level was, though. I like the idea. Wasn't quite a big fan of just how much it just repeated that same idea. I'll give it a 2. Alright, stop-gap measure. Oh. Okay, what's down here? Oh, here's a maze. This is interesting. Okay, so it's basically a maze. Got it. And then we have a blob. Ugh. Nobody likes you, blob. Okay, so that's done. So can we do this in any order? I'm really curious to see how this works. Okay, what is this? What's going on? Whoa! Okay, there's a lot happening here. So I'm going to have to get around through that area to get those chips I'm seeing. What? Oh, right! The yellow tanks can push blocks on you. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Okay. It's on, yellow tanks. You've met your match in Chip McCallahan. Okay, it stopped going. So how are we going to do this? Do we put one of these like that, so that way he can't push it? This has a very descending ceiling kind of thing going here. I think that's how you do it. That seems to be what's going on. Okay, so this seems to be pretty self-explanatory. The way that works is interesting. I'll say that. It's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to watch out for that flame jet right there. Okay, that was pretty simple. Okay, is there anything on the left side of the room? We didn't check that. No, I think it's just the controls for that. Oh, that is such a cool mechanism. I really like that. That's a neat little room. Alright, let's do this section next. I don't want to get clobbered by the blob. Or blobbered, I guess. That sounds gross. Blobbered. Sounds like the blob is slobbering all over you or something. Okay, how do we get that chip? Was it here? No. It was down there. I like that maze. That's a cool maze. Okay, so we're going to have to switch back and forth between Melinda and Chip to get all these open. Apparently. This is such a weird level, and I like it. I'm just going to make sure all these get opened up. Okay, we got a lot of chips here. Also, I'm pretty sure these are the walls of up the block, because I see that path there up there, and some of the stuff in the lower half was definitely from up the block. Now, I'm curious to know if both of these are safe to go down or not. Okay, it looks like they're fine. So I need to get that block over here, don't I? Okay, this seems simple enough. Yeah, I just need to do that. And is that it? Oh, I need to get the block out. Oh. Oh, okay. Do I have to get it in the trap? I think so. Yeah, I think that's why there's ice there. That makes sense. Oh, that's a cool ending puzzle. So that stopgap measure, you know what? I really enjoyed that level. That was a really interesting way to use that wall pattern, and it actually ended up being really enjoyable. The original Up the Block was a level I really liked a lot. I know nowadays, people would probably play it and be like, yeah, this is way too simple or something like that, but honestly, I really like it, and I love the fact that all the little rooms and the diamonds and everything were used differently. I think that was really neat. I'm going to give it a 5. I think it was a very solid level overall. Classified Side is the next one. And I see we have another checkerboard patterned level here. Huh. The 1K flag is like almost part of the pattern there. And that one is too. Okay, so it looks like we have to go through here. Now, do I want to go through here the quote-unquote obvious way, or is there a better way? Unfortunately, I can't really see very well here, so let's go this way, go the obvious way. And I think the obvious way was bad. Yeah. So let's not go the obvious way. We'll go... Oh, we can go down there, too. But I think going up here was correct. Pretty sure. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, this was the correct way. Alright, so we'll go here next. So I can get that. Now the question is, do I want to go... Where do I want to go first? Do I want to go there first, or do I want to go... I think I want to go here first, because this is where there's another block. And then I could use that over this way. That's cool. I can dig it. Alright, so I have 2 yellows and a red. I'm not sure where we're supposed to use these. Evidently not here. I like that kind of water, that presentation there. It's like, ooh, here's a big endless water, you know, lakey thing, you know. I feel like that's really neat whenever it's done well. So I liked that. That was cool. Alright, so I have to go here. No doubt about that. And I have a choice between 1 or 2 yellow keys, and I'll definitely take 2 yellow keys. Looks like I'll need 2 red keys to, or maybe even more, to properly traverse that. There we go. And we got another path. Ooh, more water. Yay. Except this is just an exit. Ooh, here's more flags. Part of the pattern there. I like that. That was pretty... That was a neat little ending. The level itself was okay, I guess. It was primarily a key swapping level. And that was kind of mostly it. I'll give it a 2. Alright, moving on to blindness. Oh. Hang on a sec. I'm assuming I'm controlling a doppelganger. And that's like telling me stop. Oh, and then it died. Okay, this is a very interesting idea. Oh, hey there. So there's hidden logic for sure. Like, there's buttons everywhere here. Alright, I'm trying to look for an opening that goes up. Okay, that's interesting. It seems like there's a general path that goes kind of diagonally upward. Oh man, this is tough. I kind of wish you could explore this after you're done. Okay, that's not correct either. Oh man, this is fascinating. I don't know how I feel about the idea. It's really interesting. So that's basically a dead end. Can we go this way now? It's kind of hard to just tell, like, where you're even bumping up against stuff. I kind of wish this was untimed, honestly. Ah! Okay. You know what? I'm going to look at the editor, because I don't want to have you guys just watch a unmoving screen like this. And, wow, the editor is taking a while to load this. I imagine because there's a lot of buttons and stuff. But man, what an interesting concept. And whoa, my computer my computer's really warming up here. Okay, so we were on the right track, it seems. Oh, wow. So there's a whole lot of stuff there. So you kind of have to go right and then up and then left or so. Huh. Interesting. I appreciate that the overall layout of the maze is not terribly crazy, but... Whoops. In some ways, I wish it was a little more strict. Maybe I shouldn't be wishing for that, but... Okay, where did we go wrong there? Hang on. I want to look at it now. There's so many things in this that feel really strange. Oh, I see. The little notches that you can get stuck in are kind of a bit mean, I think. Ah! I really want to solve this. Okay, so far I think we're... Are we advancing up the other side? Maybe? Ah. Yeah, this is really tricky to parse. So it's like 10 right. And then a few up, and then a bunch right, and then, man. I guess you could theoretically just use the right-hand rule to solve this, right? I guess you could. I'm curious to see how that would work. Wait a minute, hang on. Like, as long as we keep going right and then going around in a circle, we should be fine, right?
The problem is you don't really know which direction you're really going, which is kind of the problem. So you don't really know at certain points if you're not bumping into something, and like what level of open space there really is. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about solving this, actually. I like the idea. I just wish it were a little more, I don't know, maybe constrained in some ways, because the openness of it, I feel, makes it worse. I would probably be saying that if it was constrained, it would be bad, but in a lot of ways, I think this wall thing helps with that. I don't know. I feel like it would be more interesting if it was like a more confined maze. But, oh well. I'll give it a 3. How's that? I'll give it a 3. Mastermind. Another mastermind level, huh? Okay, so how are we doing this? Okay, so there's four things there. Okay, so we have a bug. Let's go glider. And let's do the other two. Apparently it was none of those. So wait, is this just guesswork? Because if that's the case, I'm not really a big fan of that. Let me try this. There's only 5 monsters, so that helps with the combinatory element of this. Nope, nothing. Wow. Okay, well, let's try it the other way then. You first, then you, then you, and how about you last? Oh, so 3 out of the 4 were correct. That's a really good sign. Now, the question is it in that order? Let's treat it like it's the third one that's wrong. No? Hang on a sec. I'm a little confused here. We only changed one element out of this, didn't we? Well, let me try putting it in the combination we had before. So it was this. I'm just curious if this is actually random or not. Yeah, so that was correct. So, which I think what we're supposed to glean from this is that the different things are actually correlating to different pieces here, not necessarily the order we saw. So in this case, 3 out of the 4 are correct, and the other one, 2 out of the 4 were correct. So does that mean that it's the second one that's the problematic one? So maybe it's something like this. We should do the bug. And then that. And then this. No. Okay, so in that case, yeah. So maybe the second one, I'm really confused now. Okay, Let me try playing with the last one. I'm sure there's some logical way to figure this out, and I'm just completely missing it. And then what about the bug? My brain is just totally fried right now. Okay, so it was the third one that was the issue before, right? So the bug... So that's incorrect. The glider is definitely last. Maybe you can use a monster more than once. So maybe these are actually correct. Let me just try using these two again. Maybe not. So it is the second one that's wrong then, right? I guess it is. Well, I guess we can just try going through all the different things here. Now the first one's off. What? I don't get it. What is wrong with this? So were we wrong about what this is actually connected to? Let me just see. I'm going to go through each and every one of these and just see which ones they're hooked up to. So wait, that didn't actually do anything? So is it the first one that's wrong? So that's correct. So maybe it was the first one all along. I'm going to do a bug. Let's try that. Then a fireball. Then a glider. Or a ghost and then a glider. Now that's blocked again. I am so confused by this. So I do a bug. See, that doesn't do anything on its own, and that's what's so weird about it. Is it not supposed to work like that? So apparently a ghost does something there. So is that the correct answer? So that must be correct, right? Like all these other ones control the other walls? Maybe? Yay! Alright. I'm going to look around here. So this is just... Yeah, this is basically just a bunch of wire paths. So I take it like a lot of these are just red herring paths that lead nowhere. Yeah, a lot of these lead to nothing. And then the correct ones go all the way. So basically, I wouldn't call this mastermind. Like, it's essentially just a guessing game. And you have to, like, commit to the guess to see if you were right or not, which is really frustrating. I'm going to give that one a 1. Alright, feedback loops. Oh no. Sometimes experimenting is easier than reading the gates and wires. Every teleport is wired on all 4 sides, like the one southeast of here. Okay. How do I get that? There we go. Oh, but now that's closed. Ah, there we are. Alright, so this is basically a giant wire level. Okay, so this is... Yeah, there we go. I might as well just do the one for all 5 walls and then just walk through it. There we go. I don't understand what the point of the teleports is, though. So I take it I'm supposed to, like, open up all these before going through? That seems to be correct. And what is this? I've always wondered, like, what the point of these kinds of things are that, like, have a bunch of different, like, feed things like that. I'm assuming it's, like, to, like, offset the timing on some stuff. Hang on. What is the reason for these pink things here? That I don't understand. Yeah, it seems like there's some kind of pulse that's very dependent on... There we go. Like, I think something similar to this was used in the Flame Changer level. The one I mentioned, like, that we played several packs ago. Where that's how the flame jets were controlled, which is pretty cool. I really liked that. That was an interesting idea. It used logic gates in a way that wasn't, like, super obtuse. I appreciated that. I'll give it a 3. A lot of the puzzles were not really, like, super puzzly. It was just mainly just pressing the things. See, I'll give it a 3. We'll end off on that one. All right, so next time we're going to take on the back half of this pack, starting with Reverse Osmosis, which is actually one of my own levels. So we'll get to that next time. So until then, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves today, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side. So take care, and I will see you then.